Even though the European Valorant scene is continuing to grow and develop, there's a clear consistency in agent choice across the region. Similar to First Strike, there are glaring similarities and differences compared to North America. Here are the most popular agents overall, some unique picks and snubs for certain maps, and who's been left largely untouched in Europe. Sova, the overwhelming favorite with one glaring exception. Sova has easily been the most picked agent across Europe with the highest overall pick rate of 75%. If you look at his pick rates for certain maps, it looks as though his overall rate should be much higher. 96% on Ascent, 88% on Bind, 88% on Haven, and 72% on Icebox. His information gathering skills have been spoken of at length. He's one of the best at revealing enemy agents and flushing them out of corners. But you probably have noticed the one map missing, where Sova is consistently left aside. Sova's pick rate falls off a cliff on Split to just 9%. With so many ways to enter sites on Split, his recon arrow isn't as useful as the abilities of a smoker or a flasher. But given how much he's used elsewhere, it's fine for him to have one off map. Omen, Jett, and Raze, the top trio. In terms of consistent use among all maps, there's no more popular trio of agents than Omen at 72% overall, Jett at 59.5%, and Raze at 60.5%. Omen dips slightly on Bind and Icebox, but is a top 2 pick on Ascent, Haven, and Split. Raze makes her money on Bind and Split, being the most picked on Split, but is a common choice for all the other maps too. Jett is popular everywhere and is exceedingly popular on Icebox. Omen comes as no surprise. He was the top pick for both North American and European teams during First Strike, and tied Sova for the top overall usage during Challengers 3. He's a terrific choice for players who play the lurking role, but his abilities can also be used in an aggressive manner, making him viable to all kinds of players. While North America shows love to all 4 duelists, only Raze and Jett get consistent playing time in Europe. While Split may not be Sova's map, it's Raze's playground, and the best of the best love to satchel jump from high spots to soar over their opponents for backstabs. Jett's mobility combined with her smoke cover allows the best aimers to be even more deadly.
He won Mixwell with it all on the line. They need this round. Up above he goes. He knows the player's on the left, evidently. He's waiting for an angle, misses the shot. Out it comes again. Time's starting to really be an issue, but Mixwell gets...
Cypher and Killjoy, the utility duo. Cypher at 44% overall and Killjoy at 46.5% overall have worked out a nice little partnership. Cypher gets the run on Bind at 60%, Haven at 63%, and Split at 53%. Killjoy is the go-to choice for Ascent at 74%, and Icebox at 49%. Both agents have gotten some time on all maps, except for Cypher on Icebox, with only a 3.5% pick rate there. But in general, this is how the two Sentinels split the map pool. Both agents are popular picks for savvy in-game leaders. Their abilities are designed to slow down attacking pushes, allowing teams to stack other sites and leave just one defender with all the utility. Sage, Viper, and Reyna, the Ice Queens. Overall, Sage at 41.5% hovers around the second tier of agents, while both Reyna at 12% and Viper at 8.5% are near the bottom. But this changes when a series turns to Icebox. Sage is regularly used on Split at 72% and sparingly on Ascent at 36.5%, Bind at 26.5%, and Haven at 17%. But she's the most popular agent selected for Icebox at a staggering 91.5%. Her wall and slow orbs are tremendously useful for taking sites, especially the B site. On Icebox, Viper, who has a 78.5% pick rate there, and Reyna at 43% get much more run compared to other maps. Similar to Sage, Viper's toxic screen wall helps attacking teams get safe plants down on B, while her total utility package can be useful on both sites. For Reyna, her flashes are more useful on Icebox than any other map, making her a viable choice despite her recent nerfs. Brimstone and Breach, the Niche Brothers. Despite low overall pick rates for both Breach at 37.5% and Brimstone at 22%, the two agents get to shine on their own respective map picks. Breach is a popular pick on Split with a 70% pick rate. As mentioned earlier, it's a map that allows a flasher agent to excel, and with so many hiding spots for his enemies, his Aftershock and Fault Line abilities become vital. Skye, Phoenix, and Yoru, the bottom. Phoenix may be popular in North America, but the UK native doesn't get nearly the same attention in Europe, with a 10.5% pick rate. Skye gets a little bit of attention at a 9% pick rate, and Yoru is all but ignored with a dismal 1% pick rate. He's only 1% higher than Astra, who wasn't even allowed to be used during Challengers. Ideally, there will be some changes to these rates going into the next phase of VCT after Masters 1. The Valorant team is already exploring ideas for Yoru buffs, and Astra will be making her official debut. With her debut, expect to see rates for either Omen or Brimstone decline slightly or even tremendously. And eventually, these pick rates will shift again if and when a new map is introduced. Thanks for watching. For more gaming related content, subscribe to the Esports YouTube channel to stay up to date.